Let us do the last aspect of trigonometry, which is known as what? Product formula. We call it what? Know what? Product formula. So here we are talking of product formula. The proving of product formula originated from addition formula of compound angle. Can I say what? From addition what? Formula of what? Of a compound angle. You know that if you have sine angle of A plus B is equal to what? Sine A cos B plus what? Cos A sine B. And we can also say what? Yes. We can also say what? Cos A plus B is equal to what? Cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Sorry. I can also say what? Sine angle of A minus sine angle of B, which is equal to the what? Sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. So we can help me to call this one equation 1 and this one equation what? Equation 2. Let me call it normal number 2. The next thing is what? Adding. Let me add equation 1 and 2 together by what? Adding equation what? 1 and 2 together. So if I add what? 1 and 2 together, what am I going to have? Like I will have what? Sine A plus B. We are adding plus sine what? A minus B. Do you know that what? I'm trying to add the two together like this. Here we have what? Sine what? This is sine A cos B plus this one. We have what? Sine A cos what? Cos B. But here, this is cos A sine B, cos A sine B. This one is plus, this one is negative, definitely now. So if you do that, this will cancel each other. It will give us what? 0. So if I'm adding, I'm having this. This will cancel each other. So I'm later end to what? Sine A plus B plus sine A minus B will give us 1 plus 1. We have 2 sine A cos what? Cos B. So if you add what? Together we have this. So let me call this one that gets A is equation what? Equation 3. Whenever you add this together, we have this. So the next thing is what? Subtracting. Subtract. Subtracting equation what? Equation 2 from equation 1. 2 from what? Equation 1. If you are subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, what are we going to have at the end? This is equation 1. We have sine what? A plus sine B. This is equation 2 minus sine angle of what? A minus what? Minus B equal to what? You know we are subtracting. So when we are subtracting, this and this, we what? We cancel each other. So the minus there, you are subtract this. This one is plus, this one is minus. They will cancel each other here. They become what? 0. And minus that you want to subtract, the minus here, times minus here, to give us what? Plus. Add, so you will now have what? If this will give you what? 0 plus, here we now have what? Cos A. We have 0 plus cos A sine B, then plus cos A sine what? Sine B. So this one is this one is this. This will cancel each other if you are subtracting. So you later have what? Sine A plus B minus sine A minus B will give you what? Cos A sine what? Sine B plus cos what? No. If you add this together, to give you what? 2 cos A sine B. So this will be the what? The equation what? Equation 4. For what? For sine. That's what we are. For this one now, we add and we subtract. Abi? Okay, let us perform one experiment here. Let B equal to the what? A plus B. Let what? A plus B here equal to the what? P. And we can also say what? And Q equal to what? A minus B. So if we do it like this, let me call this one what? Roman figure 1. This one, Roman figure what? 2. Yes, the same thing we apply here for the sine angle of sum and sine angle of subtraction. We can also apply it here. You know, we add to get this, we subtract to get this. Let us add. Let's say what? Yeah, add what? Let's add equation what? 1 or let me say adding. Adding what? Equation 1 and 2 together by adding what? P and Q together. What are we going to what? To have? Adding P and Q what? Together, you have P plus Q. It will give us what? We are adding them together. We have what? A plus B and what? Plus A minus B. You know that what? P is A plus B, Q is A minus B. This is P, this is Q. So by adding them together, we have what? P plus Q plus A plus A will give us what? 2A We give us what? 2 what? 2a. This b we cancel what? The b. So from this expression now, you can observe that what? Our a is now equal to what? P plus q over what? Over 2. So this is the value for what? For P, for A. Yes. And again, if here we add, Abi, that's what? Subtracting. Subtract. That's what? Subtract. Subtracting. Equation what? Equation 2 from equation 1. This will be equation 1. If you subtract it, what are we going to have now? We will have what? Here we add. We have P is equation 1 minus Q to give us what? What is P? P is A plus what? Plus B minus Q is what? A minus what? Minus B. By doing that, P minus Q will give us what? A plus B minus A. Now that's minus plus B. This A cancel, sorry, the A will cancel A. You will now have P minus Q should be equal to what? 2B. So when it's equal to 2B, so therefore, my B, it should now be what? P minus Q over what? Over 2. You can now see that what? We have defined what? A as sum of P and Q over 2. B as what? Difference of P and Q over what? Over 2. Yes. You can now what? Substitute for what? For A and B here, and substitute for what? A and B for P and Q here. Now say what then? Substituting for P and Q in no substitute for what? For A and B in equation what? 3 and equation 4. In what? Equation 3 and what? And 4. Let us look at it now. What do we have in equation 3? We are having what? Sine angle of A plus B. What is my A plus B here? A plus B, it does become what? P. A plus B does become what? P plus this plus A minus B is what? Q. Sine angle of what? Of Q equal to what? We have sine A. What is my sine A? Is what? This. You now have what? Sine angle of P plus Q over 2. Here we have what? Cos angle of what? Cos angle of, sorry, it's a mistake here. This is 2 angle of sine angle of what? Of P plus Q over 2. And what? Cos angle of B, which is what? P minus Q over what? Over 2. So this is what we call what? Formula. Sine P plus Q give us what? 2 sine P plus Q over 2 cos p minus q over what? Over 2. If we apply it for the what? For the second one too, which is this expression, we will arrive to what? This one, we will have sine angle of p minus sine angle of what? Of q equal to the what? 2 cos p plus q over 2 and what? And sine p minus q over what? Over 2. So this is what? Expression for what? For this. And similarly to what? To cos theta. Let us look at what? The cos angle for this product what? Formula. Look at what? The cos angle for the product formula. This is for what? For sine what? For sine angle. You can now say what? From similarly for cos. For cos A what? Plus B and cos A minus B. So A for cos, what do we have? Cos A plus B. We know it gives us what? Cos what? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. And we can also have for what? Cos A minus B equal to the what? Cos A cos B plus sin A sin what? Sin B. If we apply the same thing, Abi, this is what? Equation 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, let me say what? This is my what? Equation. So this is my equation what? 5. This is equation 6. Oh yeah, by adding what? 5 and what? And equation 6 together. Let's add together. What are we going to have? We have what? Cos A plus what? B minus cos what? A minus B. So if we add it together, this will cancel each other. This will give us what? 2 cos A cos what? Cos B. If you add together, this is what? Equation 7. But subtracting by what? Subtracting 6 from 5. Equation what? This 6 from equation 5. 6 from equation what? 5. What are we going to have? We have what? A minus B. So give us what? Cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. So which is what? If we subtract, this will cancel each other. Papa, yes. Subtracting this from this will cancel each other. Minus times minus plus. It will give us what? 2 sin A cos what? Cos B. By subtract what? 5 from what? From 6. This will cancel each other. Minus times minus give us plus. So you add this together. And the same we applied here. We know that what? Our what? we put that A plus B equal to what? P, and A minus B equal to what? Q, the way we did that time now. And we later arrive to what? A plus B Q over 2 for A, and we arrived at what? B is equal to what? P minus what? Minus Q over what? Over 2. So we can now what? Put it here. So yeah, if you put it to 7 and 8, what do we have now? For this place, we have cos P minus cos Q. It will give us what? 2 cos, what is A? P plus Q over 2, and cos B, P minus Q over what? Over 2. Yeah, for the second one, we have cos angle of P and the cos angle of P minus Q. Here we have what? P minus cos what? Q. It will be what? 2 sine P plus Q over 2, and what? Cos P minus Q over what? Over 2. So that is what? The identity of products from what? Formula. Let me write solve 2 or more questions on this product what? Formula. Now let's solve this. Express each of the following as a product of two trigonometric ratio: sin 4x plus sin 2x, sin 8x minus sin 2x, 6x plus cos 4x, 4x minus 2x. You can see that what? All these trigonometric equation, they are in sum, they are in addition and what? Subtraction. You are now asked to express them as the product of two trigonometric function. So what? Solution. A, we are given what? Sin 4x plus sin 2x. They asked us to what? To express this as a product of two trigonometric what? Ratio. For the product now, what is the product formula for sin? Is what? Using product formula, we say what? Sin P plus what? Sin Q equal to the what? 2 sine angle of what? P plus Q over what? Over 2. And what? Cos angle of what? P minus Q over what? Over 2. So here now, you can see that what? This 4 is my P. This 2x is my what? My Q. Abi? So yeah, let us substitute for it now. You now have what? Sin 4x plus sin 2x. To be in product form, it will now be what? 2 into what? Sin 4x plus 2x over 2 into what? Cos 4x plus minus 2x over 2. So you now have what? Sine angle of what? 4x plus sine angle of what? 2x. So you now have what? 2. Add this together. 2x plus 4x will give us 6. Divided by 2 will give us what? 3. Sine 3x. Cos, here we have what? 4s minus 2s Give us 2x. 2x divided by 2. Give us 2. 2x. This is the final answer. So we have expressed what? This function as what? The product. The product of trigonometry ratio of sine n 4x plus 2x will be what? 2 sine 3x cos what? 2x. Let's solve the second question too. The question 2 is what? Is no. Let me solve C. Let me solve cos. So you can solve this one too. But let me solve the cos, the last one. D. D, which is what? No, let me solve C. Let me solve C. C, we have what? Cos of what? 6x plus cos of 4 what? 4x. Apply the product formula for sum of cos. We have what? Using what? Cos what? Sum P plus cos Q equal to what? 2 cos P plus Q over 2 and cos what? P minus Q over what? Over 2. So by apply this formula now, yeah, this 6x is P, yes, and the 4x is what? Is Q. You now say what? Cos 6x plus cos 4x will be what? 2 into what? Cos. What do you have? 4 plus 6. 6x plus what? 4x over 2 cos 6x minus 4x over what? Over 2. Directly, cos 6x plus cos 4x will give us a 2. 10 divided by 2, 5. Cos 5x. And here we have what? Cos 2 divided by 2x. So this will be the what? The final answer. Let me give you another question. Again, under this example, you can observe that this first example here, we are given the equation, we are asked to what? To express it in product form. But here, our equation is in what? In the product form. You are expected to what? To put it to the what? Sum form. This one, they are in sum form. You change it to the what? To the products. So this one, they are in what? Product form. You are expected to put it to the what? To the sum. Please, I will just solve one question here. So you will solve the what? The rest, please. We have sine what? 5s cos what? 3x, the first one. Okay. Do we know that what is the product formula for this sine? Is what? Sine what? P plus sine Q, which is equal to the what? 2 sine P plus what? Q cos over 2 P minus Q over what? Over 2. So if we have it in this form, can we do now? You will now what? Put this 2 here. If you put it here, divide by 2, this side we have what? 1 over 2 into what? Sine P plus sine what? Q equal to what? Sine P plus Q over 2 cos what? P minus Q over what? Over 2. Yes. But we all know that what? This 5x, everything you have here, P, let me use another marker. Here, the 5x is this one, 3x is this one. Can I say what? P plus Q over 2 equal to what? 5x. And you can also say what? P minus Q over 2 equal to what? 3x. Cross multiplication here, what do we have? P plus Q equal to the what? 10. Equation 1. Yeah, this one too. We have what? P minus Q equal to the what? 6x. Equation what? 2. So if we adding what? Equation 1 and 2 together. But add what? This together, Q will cancel Q. Abi, we have what? P plus P, 2P will be equal 10 plus 6. Yes, 10x. 10 plus 6, we have what? 16x. So from this expression now, this permits me to rub this upper part. Let me rub it. So we have what? 2 what? 2p should be equal to what? 16x. So from this expression now, what happened to the what? And what happened to the p? P will be what? 8x. Yeah, let me look for what? For q. So the next thing to know the q now, you will subtract what? Subtracting equation 2 from equation 1. This is equation 2. Let us write from equation 1. This will cancel this. Q minus 1 plus. You will have what? 2q. Equation 2 from equation 1. 6 minus 10. 4. Now 4x. Then q now be what? 2x. So we have known the value for what? For p and what? And q. Okay, now say what? Hence, here now, for this expression, hence, the what? Sine 5x cos 3x will be equal to what? 1 over 2 of what? Sine of p. What is my p here? P is what? 8x. And what? Plus sine of q. Q is what? 2x. So this will do the what? The addition of two products of trigonometry ratio. Apply the same principle to solve the what? The remaining one. So that is all about what? Trig, ratio, and identity. So the next thing is what I would like to write like 10 questions on the board now. I'll give you numerical questions to solve under trigonometry. Out of the 10 questions, I'll solve 5 and then you'll solve the remaining ones. 5. Thanks for watching.